Everybody, welcome back. Doing a video about where we at right now. We good? Everyone cool? Everything better? Feel like we've got a lot of stuff going on in Marvel Strike Force at the moment. Want to check in, check the pulse, let you know where I'm kind of at. And the truth is I kind of just want to play, have fun, you know, be critical when it needs to be critical, but I really just kind of want to get back to just talking about the characters we have and enjoying them. No bugs, all that kind of thing. So anyway, we still got Silver Surfer stuff going on. We got a bunch of compensation that came our way. We'll see if that's enough. We'll check out some of this stuff. Before we move on, I do want to say we're going to have a special promotion coming. It's, I don't know, I didn't have a clever name for it, but we're pushing for 10K subs. We're just shy of 8,000 at the moment. So if you want to join in on that 10K giveaway, Ooh, I just kind of gave that just right now. 10K giveaway. Now that's 10K subscribers, just so there's no confusion there, right? I can't afford anywhere near that. But anyway, we're definitely gonna do a good giveaway. So if you're new to the channel, click that like, click that subscribe to get yourself enrolled in that 10K giveaway. And then also, you know, we got the Discord link in the description below, so you can come keep an eye out for what we're talking about there. So let's go check out what we got exactly in the game at the moment, how we're doing. I think everything's better. Is it not? I don't know. Regardless of what I think, I want to hear what you think. So put that in the comments below and on Discord. All right, so let's go.
Bring me WolverThor!
All right, so starting off, you can see I've got 4 mail right there. So you know, currently we don't have any really bugs that came right at the reset today. That always is kind of a thing. You know, I will say RTA, one of the things I've been waiting to do, I was requested in my Discord to, you know, hey, when are you going to do another video on, you know, kind of the approach to RTA? And the truth is I've been waiting because they just keep tinkering with the mode. And I'm like, look, I don't want to do a, you know, what I think is an efficient best way to do this if it's going to change in a week. So as much as it's nice to just pump videos out on something like that, when it gets to technical things, I try to make sure it's a little settled, at least more often than not. So I'm thinking about checking that out. The actual inboxes here, you can see, like, you guys have probably already gotten this. And I was like, oh, this is kind of fun. All right, what do we got here? All right, so we got, you know, 7 beta orbs, which, look, don't get me wrong. Like, I was kind of, when I was first seeing these, some alpha orbs, like, all right, like, yeah, those are, and then I was like, whoa, okay, whoa. 54, you know, I don't need any of these. I've got 94,000 of those, but still, it's like, look at this, you know, these orbs here. You know, granted, it's just orange gear, but still, like, all right, purple gear, 30 orbs there. I'm like, all right, I see you, Scopal necks. You know, the gold orb is a little light, honestly. I'm not going to lie to you. You know, the premium orbs, okay. I mean, I'm sure there was some sort of metric they used to figure this out. I don't know if yours was different. 555K for gold, too. Was this typical? Did you guys get the exact same thing? I have to say this isn't too bad. I was pretty happy to see this in the mail, at least especially after I was seeing some of these, you know, other orb fragments here, which was kind of like, all right, that's all right. And then the last one here was, again, just some more beta orb fragments. So I don't know if these were specific towards my alliance, specific towards me and my experience, but I've got to say that I'm, you know, that's, these pop-ups, I tell you what, man. You know, getting all of those orbs, that's pretty, you know, pretty nice. Again, I'll open these as I need them. You know, I'm not hoarding for anything like that, but it was nice to build up some of those, you know, get them up a lot higher. I'll open these up, you know, I'd love to get Shatterstar, honestly. And, but those type of compensation packages, when we actually have, you know, something that caused your alliances to miss raids, are good. Did anybody do the actual math for how much you missed? Oh, there you go. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Did anyone actually do the math behind what they gave us? Because I'd be curious to hear, you know, what everyone thought about that. Again, at my initial glance, I thought, hey, that looks pretty good. I was pretty happy with what we got there, but I don't know if that's actually, if it's worth, or if that's what we exactly missed. So there's a lot of stuff going on in the game. I'm hoping they actually did the math behind that to figure it out, but I just don't know that for certain. So I will say, as far as that, you know, without knowing the math, which, you know, it just, my gut feel is that seemed like it was a pretty good compensation for us. It took a while to do it, but you know, all right. You know, at least it's something there. I really like seeing the gold, frankly. That's something that I'm not really used to seeing from them. You know, they don't throw that in there. I was just expecting like, oh, great, thanks. A bunch of these Greek orbs that I don't need. Like, as you say, I got 8 shards there. And then, you know, as I open all these, I'll, you know, get stuff, which is like great. But again, I won't need anything from here. So anyway, so I'm pretty happy with that. Silver Surfer, right? Where are we at with Silver Surfer? So, you know, one of the things that we're still talking about is when are we going to get those additional offers, right? So you should only be able to have them at 3-star, right? And then plus 60 shards. I know there was that in-between offer with the 60 shards, it was just the 60 shards, and then, you know, supposedly they were supposed to give you some more stuff. I'm wondering, is anyone actually still, like, if they bought that and then bought the legitimate one, are they able to get to that 4-star? Because that'd be kind of jacked up if that was the case, but, I ended up buying, and I didn't think the 60 shard one was a good offer, but just being a content creator and being able to spend some money on a character like this, I was like, yeah, he's pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and do it. So, but I'm curious, is anyone still seeing any 4-stars out there? I know that Scopely said that they're fixing it. And speaking of that, we're going to transition to our friend Philosopher, who, he's got a Reddit post out there that, you know, he's got some pretty solid opinions on what's kind of going on here. So let's go check that out. So this is old news at this point. It's probably a day old, but it's got tons of upvotes. You know, it's got some of these. You could have gotten some free helpful awards out there. I threw mine at this one in particular. If you haven't read this post, I definitely highly recommend reading it. The summation of this is basically that, you know, he's not happy with what's going on here, is that there's a whole bunch of other stuff that people could have exploited. He goes into the Dark Dimension race, and he was a big part of that. If you're not familiar, you know, I think he's in the definitely top 5. I don't recall if it was the top 3, but you know, he was racing to try to finish Dark Dimension 4. You know, so he's saying, you know, wait a minute, if somebody else who was racing to get there, you know, did some of these manipulations, like that feels bad. You know, and the part that I really kind of hit home with me is this part here, where he's talking about Scopely. Scopely didn't say that the punishment for exploiting will be a ban, just that the players who exploit are risk of a ban. What does that even mean? And I have to agree with him there. Look, I work in situations where you try to get stuff, so you've always got an out in things, or, well, I said it this way, I didn't, you know, da-da-da-da. And it's the very lawyer, political way to do things. And I get it in certain contexts, whether it's business or legal or politics. This one, I mean, I guess it's all of them, all the above, you know, but the risk of a ban, I understand they don't want to say set and firm, but I heard, it might have been Mobile Gamer, where he was saying that, and it's a really good point. How many times have we heard this before about somebody exploiting something, and then, you know, this is the last straw type situation? You know what I do with my kids? Every time I tell them this is the last straw, they realize like they own me. You know what I mean? This is the last straw. It's like, no, it's not. I'm going to do whatever I want. You know, like you don't control me. You're not going to do anything here. Cool story. Let's do this little thing. And we as humans get so easily distracted that when multiple man and Polaris come, guess what? Unless there's a bunch of bugs on that, which there might be. Let's be real. There might be. You know, we're probably going to quickly move on. And I do hate that a little bit as a society, that we're so quick to do that. But I'm also like that as a society because we can forgive. You know, I do think that it's important in life to have forgiveness for things, you know, depending, don't get me wrong, like, you know, you do certain things or, you know, hurt one of my children, you will not be forgiven. But, you know, certain acts, if someone truly seeks forgiveness and sincerely wants that forgiveness, I'm all about it, right? You know, it's all about sincerity and, you know, actually making an attempt to, in this case, stopping exploitations in the future. You know, punishing those Blitztimer, you know, punishing those who actually exploit. Because as a spender, why am I inclined to spend if I just know somebody's going to hack, cheat, whatever, exploit the system to get a leg up on me anyway? it's really disheartening as a spender. So while, you know, I started the video with these great, you know, like this great compensation, I'm feeling good, this philosopher post really does kind of make me be like, you know, he's got some points here. He's got some points. You know, and I do like how he says here, would he like to see a broader investigation to determine if other artists were exploited? You know, that maybe they're doing that, but I'm not convinced they're ever going to tell us, because of the part where they were talking about private matters for this specific one with Silver Surfer. And then he also wants a public statement that any account proven to have exploited will receive a permanent ban. I actually like this part a lot. I think that is, I don't understand why. I mean, look, I take that back. I understand to an extent why Scopely doesn't want to lose players that are paying money to play their game. You know what I mean? The hack that they're doing is causing them to spend money. You know, it's not a hack where they spend $20 but get $60 worth of offers. That's a little bit of a different genre there, you know, but it's still allowing some people to spend $60 on something when other people are only limited to 20. You know, and it's almost reminds me of the Robinhood stock market situation where, you know, certain things had to be controlled to protect the people a little bit. Not that that's what's happening here, but yeah, I mean, I would like to see something a little bit more solid on that front, just because at this point it's kind of like, yeah, cool story. Yep. Yeah. Okay. You're going to ban somebody. All right. You know, maybe they will. I don't know. But I've also heard some of the stuff they fixed lately is not actually repaired. So look, I'm still personally, while I've given a pretty low rating to the game at the moment because of just what's going on, I do still like coming to the game every day, visiting with my alliance mates, hanging out with the community, talking about the game. Sometimes it's just fun to talk and shoot the breeze. You know, I really enjoy some of the chats with the other content creators, just shooting content, discussing, you know, theory, all kinds of stuff like that. So yeah, I hope to get more back to that. And, you know, really it's in Scopely's hands a little bit, because cheaters going to cheat. You know what I mean? They're going to cheat. So hopefully Scopely's got, you know, they got tons of revenue. They can plug it towards some sort of QC, you know, code group that can actually make sure to be constantly on that. And you know what? I think it'd probably make them even more money. That's just my guess. So anyway, that's all I got for the day. Like I said, we're going to, the 10K giveaway push. So, you know, share this with your alliance mates, anyone who's maybe not subbed to the channel. We're going to try to get 10K subs. Definitely going to do a giveaway at that part. Going to think about something. Come to the Discord. Let me know what you think would be a good one. Obviously a reasonable one with a working fellow who's got kids and, you know, wife and bills and all that kind of stuff. But I'd like to do something fun that's, you know, just kind of a good time. So like I said, Discord below, hammer down that like button, subscription button, notification button. You guys know it. Anyway, till next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.